Once upon a time, things were very simple. You could call a spade a spade.
Spade.
Or a bison a bison. Or a telephone a telephone.
G'day, Harry. How are things in Cape 13?
Even with complicated things like motor cars, you knew where you were. But these days, things are more complicated than they used to be. And there are more things than there used to be. Why? Well, firstly, there are more people these days. And where, in the past, opportunities for expression were limited to a very few people, today's butchers and bakers, forklift operators, head waiters, political debaters, structural engineers, and all the rest, and their specialized requirements and tastes, have created opportunities for expression in art and design that are as varied and confusing as everything else in the world today. In a younger and gentler world, a small population and a modest technology could be well served by artisans and craftsmen. But today's large and complex society can only be satisfied by sophisticated manufacturing. Never before in man's long history have so many people been involved in designing such a vast array of objects. Yet designers and their function are not widely accepted or understood.
Designer? Oh, well, you got me there.
Oh, you know, Prue Action, Mary Quaint, like that.
Designer? Oh, one of those arty, long-haired fairies, like ballet dancers.
I'm a designer. Actually, I was born to be a designer. I'm a Virgo, you see. Though I did a bit of painting and a bit of window dressing first. Then I opened this little boutique, and now I design outrageous little numbers like these in my favourite colours. Chartreuse, gambos, cornflower. Oh, they sell like mad. Well, so they should. They're terribly, terribly trendy.
Style can be very easily confused with design and is often substituted for design. A trendy look to a product may be just that. To serve a popular style of the day is often to perform a disservice to the customer. The real function of a designer is to understand the function of the thing he's designing. By way of example, consider this demonstration.
Good evening. I'd like to demonstrate this very trendy teacup. Observe the silly little handle that I can't get my finger into. This means that I have to pick up the cup this way, causing me to burn my fingers so severely that I go quite a lot, thus quite effectively filling my lap with scalding hot tea.
Now, if you don't enjoy a lapful of hot tea, you'd be wise to check out a cup and saucer before you buy it. Teacups are meant to be picked up. Can you fit your finger into the handle? Saucers are meant to be picked up too. Can you fit your fingers under the edge of the saucer? Pretty obvious? You'd think so, but take a look at some of the things on the market sometime. Before you buy an article, try to have a clear idea of the basic functions it has to perform and check it out to make sure it measures up, whether it's a cooking range or a teacup. Not that basic design considerations need rule out charm or wit or even silliness. Enjoy yourself, but don't burn your fingers. Some people who make products don't see the need for the design function at all.
Pigbiter's the name. Ronald Pigbiter. I'm a bit of a designer myself. Self-taught, came up the hard way. Don't remember the Depression, do you? 2 and 6 a week. Self-made man. I've built up a good little business. I find things that have been made overseas and redesign them. You know, adapt them for the local market. You know, put mulga wood handles on, things like that. The wife helps too. Take a look at this, doll. It's a commercial for the telly for one of my new products.
Fantastic new Dreadful Kettle. Dreadful Kettle is hard to fill. See? Dreadful Kettle doesn't fit under average tap. Dreadful Kettle's amazing handle gets red hot, burns hands easily. Lid lets steam scald fingers too. Dreadful Kettle, guaranteed to burn bum out in 3 weeks. Only fantastic new Dreadful Kettle is hard to pour and hard to clean. Amazing Dreadful Kettle, new from the Pigbiter Company.
Do you think it's a bit too truthful, dear?
I'll fire that bloody advertising agency.
In the past, products could be allowed to evolve according to needs and advances in technology, but today, complex marketing and manufacturing considerations often determine the form of mass-produced articles, with the designer not getting a look in.
The ideal price point for a product like this would be under 10, $9.98, say?
Oh, yes, that's a good guideline, Howard, yes. I'd say it puts us into blow-molded plastic and rubber bands.
It puts us into decorator colours, wouldn't you say, Gareth? Any thoughts there?
No probs, Brendan. My boffins can get onto that.
Consumer research, sir. Could you tell me, is your favourite colour chartreuse, gamboge, or cornflower?
Well, you got me there.
Excellent product we've got there, Brendan.
Excellent, Gareth. The chrome strips give it real charisma.
It gives a real space mission quality.
We thought we'd market it as the toast capsule.
Excellent.
We do have a problem here. The bread seems to stick out at the top. The top bit doesn't get toasted.
Oh, well, you have tiny oversight there. Yes, but no one will find out until after they've bought it.
And they could just cut that bit off, couldn't they?
Exactly. I don't think you'd call it a problem.
Do you read me, Houston?
We read you. How is the toast capsule?
All systems go, Houston. The way the bread sits up so you can get it easy. That's a great feature there, Houston. I like that one. That's a good
Toast capsule, as used on the space missions. The dawn of a new age in toast. Today, more people are involved in designing and manufacturing more objects than ever before in our history, and for more reasons than you could ever imagine. And what you, as a consumer, may expect from a product may only be a small consideration.
Crook spade.
It's up to you to be more critical of the products you buy. When you need to buy a new something or other, make a list of all the things that frustrated or irritated you with the old one, and use it to check out the likely performance of the new one. If you have to settle for something that doesn't measure up to your requirements, let the manufacturer know about it.
Dear Spade Sniff.
After all, if everybody else can be a designer, so can you. When a product lets you down, write to the manufacturer detailing your observations.
Free your crook spade.
There really are lots of companies who will value your comments and advice. Often, you're in a better position to field test their products than they are, and they'll listen.
What a stupid, dumb, terrible, awful, hopeless, rotten, silly crook spade.
Especially if you include some comment on the better features to balance your argument.
It was a nice colour, though. Gamboge.
This way, you can actively contribute to the development of better products in the future.
Look, Mum, I'm a designer.
Do